Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another tutorial video on the channel. Today we're going to be checking out how you guys can change the aspect ratio of your videos to make it look much more cinematic. So instead of the normal 16:9 aspect ratio, you'll be changing it to 21:9, which is used in lots of Blu-ray movies. It looks really cinematic, more aesthetic. Let's get right into it. Okay, so after opening Premiere Pro, you need to open a new sequence, of course, to start your project. Now, it's important that you don't drag the video files you've immediately imported into the project timeline, because this will create a sequence that matches your footage, which you don't want to do because most cameras film in 16:9 aspect ratios, so you won't be getting that cinematic aspect ratio. So the way we change it into widescreen or cinematic ratio, which is 21:9 aspect ratio, is by changing the pixel settings for the different ratios. So we'll go into settings, but before I want to show you guys a visual representation so you can see what this looks like. Okay, so to create a new sequence with the 21:9 aspect ratio settings, you need to click on new item, sequence, settings, and you can see, before, by the way, you can change your sequence presets to anything you want depending on the camera you film in. And then afterwards you have to go into settings. You can see here that it says 16:9. Now I'll be showing you how to do it for 4K footage, 1440p footage, and 1080p footage. I recommend exporting in 1440p or 4K. 1080p is also good, but I like 1440p, me personally. So let's start with 1080p because it's already here. So since it's 1080p, you don't need to change the horizontal setting, by the way. You just need to change the vertical setting. And the number that you need to put in for this one is 2560. So once you do that, click OK, and that's 21:9 aspect ratio for 1080p footage. Then let's make it for 1440p. So you go to settings again, and this time the 1080p changes into 1440 and the vertical setting changes into 3440. After you do that, you can click OK. That's another 21:9 aspect ratio. New sequence, settings, and then this time it will be 4K. This file size is going to be extremely big, as I'm sure you've already guessed. So what you want to do is make it 2160 by 5120. 5120. And that's a 4K 21:9 aspect ratio setting. So now I'm going to show you how to resize your footage so that it matches properly to the sequence settings that you've put, so none of the video gets cropped out, for example. So we drag in the footage. We make sure to click keep existing settings, otherwise it'll change the sequence settings to match your footage. So it'll be a 16:9 aspect ratio for most people. So click keep existing settings, and you can see it's quite zoomed out because I did it in the 4K timeline. So what you want to do after you do this is you go into effect controls, you click on the file, you scale it up so that it matches, and then you can see that most of the video is actually cropped out. So the way you fix this is by dragging this file here, the other one, so that you don't crop out your head, for example. And after you do this, your file will be properly done, and that's pretty much it for changing your aspect ratio. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like. If you loved it, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below on what my next tutorial should be, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.